Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down the stock that y'all have been asking for a while, XPEV. All right, and I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' stock as well in the comment section of this morning's video for those of you who watched it and who commented on it. So I'm going to be answering some of your questions as well. But right now, let's talk about this stock right here. Okay, so this is XPEV, an EV stocks from China, and apparently they had earnings this morning, and it looked like they did pretty well. Apparently, the company is like profitable, and everybody likes it, and the stock went on a nice tear and a nice run. Now let's look at it from different perspective. Let's go all the way over here to the daily. And I want y'all to ask yourself this fundamental question. Given the fact that the stock has been pushing up so high right now, okay, so high, does it make sense to be jumping in up here to go long? Like, does it make sense? Like, are you comfortable with that? Personally, when I look at this chart, I think it's really overextended. I like the fact that there is volume on there. And could it go higher? Yeah, it definitely could go higher. But personally, I would not chase this unless it's super obvious on the intraday. On the intraday, unless it's super obvious to chase this, then maybe I would take a trade on it. But it would be more like a day trade because this thing could be reversing at any moment. It's very overextended right now. And I can tell you for a fact that there are a lot of short sellers in here. There's a lot of short sellers in here. We started buying puts in here and we started borrowing shares to short. They're all in here. Okay. And if a stock, and also one thing that you want to keep in mind is again, look at both sides of the coin. There is a lot of FOMO buyers in here, a lot of greedy FOMO buyers who are in here hoping for the stock to breach $50 and to go all the way up to like, I don't know, to like $60 even. They want the stock to push up even higher, okay? Just keep that in mind and put yourself in their shoes. If the stock opens up at $40 tomorrow and fails to perform, like let's say the stock comes over here, it goes sideways after market, opens up here at exactly 41 or $42, pops like this, okay, fails to break above 45, and then immediately crashes that way. Okay, keep that in mind. This scenario could also happen, especially if the stock doesn't perform, and it could easily just crumble all the way back down to $35 because I know a lot of people in here made a lot of money and they'll be willing and they'll be looking to take some money off the table. So just be careful if you're holding and hoping for this stock to go up even higher. There's another EV stock. That one is Lee. Yeah, Lee apparently is tearing all of the short sellers. These people are not very happy right now. All the short sellers in here, very sad to see the stock up here. But the one thing that you got to keep in mind is that earnings is right around the corner. Even though it looks good right now, like the way it is, it looks great. It looks like everybody in here is winning. Anything can happen through earnings. Like they can put the most magical numbers up, like the most amazing numbers, huge sell, whatever, like whatever imagination you have, they can put that up, and yet the stock is still crumbled to like $32. And also keep in mind that today in the morning video, I mentioned that today might be a red day, and it was a red day. And so far, after market, it's down by negative 10%. So if it's down lower and it opens at exactly like 3,500, then anybody who is just long in the market should really be careful because we could be heading down a bit further. And if that happens, then it could drag down some of these EV stocks as well. So just keep that in mind as you trade in. If I look when I look at this on a daily, it looks like again it's gonna open higher at $35. We all know that. Well, it may open at $35, or it may open lower at like $32, depending on how earnings play. Okay, but just it's very overextended. How high can it go in like 5 years? Honestly, I don't know. But we'll figure it out in like next year, the next 2 years. Eventually, we'll figure it out. But as of right now, for everybody who is long in this, be really careful. Okay, and don't get too greedy if you're winning. Do not get too greedy on these stocks. So that is my very honest opinion on the main one, which is what this one right here, right? My very honest opinion on it. Be really careful, and it's okay to lock in gains. It's all right. It's completely fine to take money off the table. Now, let's talk about some of the stocks that y'all been asking about. First and foremost, let's talk about Rocket Mortgage. Rocket Mortgage is looking decent right now. It's looking pretty decent. A move up to $22 would be great for a squeeze all the way up to like to this region right here. Just that would be really nice. I want to see the stock do that. And plus, it's consolidating sideways on the daily chart. It survived earnings, which is excellent. And now there are a bunch of short sellers in here that don't like the stock, and I would love to see the stock test their patience and for them to get squeezed on the way up. So definitely watch Rocket Mortgage for the next few days. Tomorrow, it may make a move tomorrow. We never know, but I will cover this again and see exactly. I really want to see exactly how it opens in the morning. So I'm definitely gonna have to come back to this one again in the morning. Another stock that we should talk about is Plug. And for all of you who have been subscribing to the channel and have been watching my videos since I started talking about it in earnings, this right here was like a lot of money. In like I think from $20 all the way up to $24. That is $400 in premium on contracts if you bought early. And I did put out a post on the community tab for those of you who clicked on the notification bell. I put out a post when the stock was at exactly $23.75 that it reached its target. And for those of you who've been able to like see that and to cash out, congratulations to all of you. You made bank. Good job. The next one that we're going to talk about is ZM. And ZM, I'm not liking it too much. I wanted it to go all the way over here to 440. And for all of you who have been buying ZM right here and have been holding, and if you watched this bonus video, I said that it could go in here, and it didn't. The stock actually gave you one chance to get out, two chance to get out, and three chance to get out. And right now, it's just not looking. It's not looking too great right now. It's just going sideways. The market is down. It could drag it down even lower. Below $420, you should be worried, especially if you're long. So yeah, watch out for tomorrow. Honestly, like really, you should be careful with Zoom. Another one that we should talk about. It's been a while since I've talked about this one. It's DraftKings. Yeah, and I have been bullish on DraftKings for a while, and I specifically stated that there are a bunch of dip buyers buying up the stock. Okay, and right now, if you look at it, the stock is up. It's so for all of you who are holding, you should be winning right now. And do not be I would not be surprised to see the stock make a move all the way up to $45 very soon. The stock is moving well. People who bought in here knew exactly what they were doing. So yeah, where could it go long term? Not long term, like within the next few days. I would say maybe $48. Yeah, I would say $48, just like last time. I'm keeping the same price target as $48. So yeah, that is my very honest opinion on that. And the last one that I want to talk to all of you about is Roku. And Roku is not doing too well. It's really not doing too well. I personally would love to see the stock tank along with the market all the way down to like 215 on Friday. And then whatever happens next week will really depend on what happens over the weekend. I'm not too bullish on the market at all. And I will definitely touch on that in the morning as well to see exactly how it's forming and where it could go. in the morning. But if you got value from this video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, if you're new to this channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you get notified whenever I release these pre-market and post-market analysis videos. Pre-market videos are released at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. And if you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. If you are a beginner looking to get started in the stock market, I left directions in the description of the video. Step 1 through 4. It only takes 15 minutes to get signed up and to have access to this amazing tool called Think or Swim. It's completely free to use after you sign up with TD Ameritrade. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using the links below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the morning at exactly 8:15.